Hey, what up, y'all? What's going on? What's going on? What's going down, man? Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. All right, y'all. We're about to get into it. We're about to get into it because we ain't gonna be here long. Um, there's a video circulating of Jayden Daniels at the women's college basketball tournament, and he's sitting there with Juju Watkins, probably gonna be the player of the year in women's basketball. And unfortunately, the following game, she injured her ACL. She tore her ACL, and she's done for the rest of the tournament. But so all the buzz is about her and Jayden Daniels sitting there having a conversation back and forth, laughing, smiling, just shooting the stuff. You know what I'm saying? She's in tournament mode. He's in off season. You know, she's locked in. So I don't think too much was going on. But there's also Jayden Daniels' mom, Regina Jackson, who is his agent and is a certified NFL agent. I did a little bit of research on it. And everybody did the research on her saying her biggest fear for him, you know, moving forward with his career and everything is women. You know, she said there are women out there with a Jayden Daniels wall. Their mom and friends of them, you know, amp them up. Like, listen, you could be the one to get them. We all know this is true. We all know this is true. We call them trained snipers. That's what you call them. You know what I'm saying? That's what you call them. And I mean, it's just is what it is. I mean, you see it everywhere. Rappers, athletes, multiple guys have kids with the same woman, or you see the same girls at all the parties, athlete parties, hip hop parties, or whatever. It just is what it is. You know, it's a circle of women that just, I don't want to say passed around because, you know, I don't want to say passed around, but it is a certain group of women that deal with a certain demographic of dudes, rappers, athletes, you know, and is one with kids by multiple. It was more than one, but so Jayden Daniels' mom is under fire for, she ended up sitting between them two, and she was like pointing at the game, like, but I don't think she was telling him not to talk to her and just worry about the game, but she could be trying to represent Juju, could be, but you know, her comments and her actions and her protection of her son is all everybody's focusing on, you know. And there's a photo that I'm even going to use as the thumbnail of him and her. And what I'm hoping that she's not doing to him what a lot of women do in our community, like a son, husband, son, boyfriend type of deal, where the mom treats the son like her husband or boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a huge problem in our community. Huge problem. That goes along with, you know, when people talk about like black women always saying, "Oh, I don't need no man," yada yada yada. And then that silly shit they used to do back in the day on Father's Day, talking about Happy Father's Day to me. You know what I'm saying? Like all that stuff ties into what's going on today with these young black dudes, man. They can't think for themselves. They over emotional. You know what I'm saying? You see the boys with tight pants, long hair, wearing purses, stuff like that, man. It's but it all ties into that. When the mom is treating them like her husband, or she's over coddling them, I'll say, over protecting them from certain things, because mothers and fathers teach the kids different, they love the kids different, all that, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. I just feel like Miss Jackson, you are not going to be able to go everywhere he goes. You're not going to be everywhere he is. And if one slipped through the cracks, it ain't going to be nothing you could do about it. You know what I'm saying? And it might not even be slipped through the cracks. He might point one out and say, yo, I'm going to get that. I'm going to swing back and get, you know what I'm saying? And the thing is, too, what I don't want her to do, what I hope she won't do, and it probably won't happen, because it looked like she's pretty much in his head right now, especially at this young age, because he's a young dude, like 23. I don't, because it could get to a point where, because he ultimately got the final say so in his life and in that business relationship. So he could just, it could get to a point where she could be so overbearing that he could just say, hey, you know, I'm moving a different direction for an agent. You know, and you don't want that, because that's going to really ruin a relationship. It's going to, you know, it's going to get to the point where she's trying for it not to get to, but being overbearing, because she's only in that position because of him. If he would have been doing something else in life, I'm pretty sure she wouldn't have been a sports agent. You know, I just don't want it to get messy for them with her being too overbearing. You know what I'm saying? She got to give him some space, because 23, just coming out of college, so he basically went from her house to a dorm, and now, boom, she's right back with him. So he could create some separation if he really wanted to, you know. It's kind of a little bit like Jason Tatum. I see Jason Tatum with his mom all the time, and it's cool, but, you know, Jason Tatum got 2 kids. Like, it's to a point where it's cool, but it's like, it's a little odd. You know what I'm saying? It's a little odd. So I just hope Jayden Daniels' moms can kind of recognize when to give him that space, because he can take the space and just misuse it and just mess it all up. Because you look at Iman Shumpert. That's what she's trying to prevent. She's trying to prevent a situation like Iman Shumpert, where, and we don't know what he got or kept or whatever, but from the optics of everything, it just looks bad. Just like what we saying about her, it just looks bad. And I heard rumors even that Juju and you know, that they were related in some way. If that's the case, cool. But other, like, you know, the other situations that we talked about were her saying she's trying to keep him away from women and all that stuff, and it's all good, you know. But maybe publicly she should kind of chill and you know, talk to him behind the scenes on how she kind of would like for it to go. But like I said, ultimately, Dude is he's a grown man. He's a millionaire, you know, and he's about to be 100 millionaire pretty soon. So, you know, she got to kind of let him. She got to kind of let him figure it out. You know what I'm saying? But I could see where she's going with it, and like, I'm not on either side of the fence because you got to think about it. He's looking at 30 million a year. Juju get to the WNBA, or any other woman, not just Juju, but I'm just saying, she get to the WNBA, she still got her endorsements and all that. It ain't 30 million a year. His 30 million is just salary, not even endorsements. And I'm pretty sure he got crazy endorsements. But her salary in the WNBA, their salary is $78,000. Like, I see what his moms is saying. It's a mismatch. And if they get married or have a kid or something like that, it's a mismatch of what they're gonna take from him in court. His moms is looking at this really from an objective lens. And I respect her for it. I respect her for it, man. She's looking at it from an objective lens. You know, hopefully he'll look at it from that same lens as her, and you know, take a step back before he make any moves. You know what I'm saying? Look at Anthony Edwards. You know what I'm saying? Look at Zion Williamson. They out here in the streets looking crazy, and they make more money than him. Basketball makes more money than football overall anyway. But you know, those dudes is out here looking crazy. Them dudes is out here looking crazy. LiAngelo Ball. Like, these dudes is out here bugging, bro. They getting shot down by some of the most visible snipers in the game. Larsa Pippen. How Larsa Pippen still knocking them down? And she's damn near 50. Like, come on, dog. That's what Jayden Daniels' moms is trying to prevent. She's trying to prevent him being on the clown list. Stephon Diggs and all them. She's trying to prevent him from being on the Jalen Green list. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what his mom is trying to prevent. And we can't be mad at her for that. We can't hate on her for that. None of that, yo. We got to respect that. We got to respect it. So, with that being said, I'm about to get up out of here. It's late. It ain't that late, but it's late. I'm going to take the rest of the night, man. Just kick back, man. Chill. But y'all do what y'all do, man. Do what y'all do with this. Jump in the comments. Like, share, hit the subscribe. Do what y'all do with this. You know what I'm saying? It's all over the place. I'll let your boy. Peace.